disco cow, or sometimes these are called barrel rolls. This is a nice variation of our traditional cat-cow that works on a little bit of side bending, lateral spinal flexion, in addition to that arching and rounding we typically do in our regular cat-cow. For our disco cow, we're going to start on our hands and knees just like we were going to do some regular cat-cow, and that can be on palms on the floor, or you can be doing it on fists if that's more comfortable for your wrists. And we're going to make a big circle with our ribs, starting with ribs towards the floor. I'm going to arch my back. Then I'm going to send my ribs over to the right side, ribs up towards the ceiling, tuck in my chin, tuck in my tailbone, ribs over to the left side, and then back down to the floor. So ribs are going over to one side, up towards the ceiling, over to the other side, down towards the floor. And then we're going to smooth it out, trying to make a big vertical circle with our ribs, like our ribs or our chest are tracing the outside of a clock. You can do this with straight arms. It's a really nice way to start because it's a little less complicated. But if you're someone with a little bit more back mobility and you want this to be a bigger back bend, you can take your hands a little bit farther apart and bend your elbows like you're doing a push-up. This is going to let you swoop your chest a little bit lower to the ground. And the lower we swoop the chest, the more we're getting a bit of an arch through our back as we're doing these circles. You can also throw in some head and neck circles if that feels okay coordination-wise in your body. It's a great way to multitask, especially if you're going to be doing neck stuff later in your flexibility practice. Aim for about 5-ish big circles one way, 5-ish the other way. If you liked this video and you're looking for more free flexibility training advice, there's a lot more where that came from on my website, where I regularly post blog posts with stretching tips, as well as detailed stretch breakdowns like this video. You can check it out at DannyWinksFlexibility.com.